Good morning, Swirly Nation, and welcome back to the friendly confines of the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex for the Mid-Am District Playoffs. Game 2 of round-robin play between the Ohio Blue Jackets and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Cine TV, the best youth hockey coverage in the galaxy. I am joined in the booth by none other than Dr. J. Jason Julius.
Morning.
Hey, buddy.
What's
How you
going
doing?
on? Hey, we're going to play another game, and then we're going to do it again later this afternoon.
It's a hockey Saturday, bud.
Ooh, that got loud.
Yeah, real loud. It looks like the chat already fired up for us here. Nini, Sally, and Rachel all chiming in. We got Hilton Head, South Carolina. Let us know where you're chiming in from. We're going to see who's the furthest away. We had Jamaica yesterday. Jamaica me crazy. Right now, it looks like Hilton Head, the leader in the clubhouse, but let us know where you're from. Nini, of course, cheered on Preston, the goalie of record for today's game. We believe. At least that is our belief.
Preston will be in net today, yes.
So it's a huge game. I did a little, I'm not the biggest research guy, right? And so, but I did some. And these two teams unbeaten coming into this one. Indiana Elite on the other sheet of ice, unbeaten.
Yep.
Right? I believe the winner of this game has a very direct path to the championship.
It seems that way.
And I believe the loser will need a lot of help.
Yes.
So I think this is kind of a winner-take-all, basically, a contest here for the Penguins. If they want to punch a ticket to Nationals in Detroit, it's going to take this game as being the pivotal one.
Yeah, we have some familiarity with this team, but not played them a ton. A couple games under the belt this year, and Penguins victorious on both occasions by, I believe, the 2-goal score. But
yeah, both games 4-2. The head-to-head, they played, let's see what, I don't know if I got the dates on that one. I think I do. November 4th, 4-2 victories for the Penguins in Columbus. So those were road games, and Columbus coming here now. Columbus comes into the game 29-24-6 on this season. And the Penguins are 35, well, I guess they're 30-24-6 now, and the Penguins are 36-20-2. The Blue Jackets coming in as the 37th ranked team in the United States. The Penguins are number 7, according to my hockey rankings. Columbus with 60 games, the Penguins with 58 on the year.
Well, just like we've seen in past years, those numbers don't mean anything.
No, what they do is they put 16 minutes on the clock, and they put 3 periods of play, and whoever has more goals at the end of that is the better team
That's
tonight.
usually how it works, yeah.
So
you catch a hot goalie, might have a hard time putting some pucks past the goaltender. A bounce here or there could change the outcome of a game. So every shift's important for these boys.
we mentioned scores from around Mid-Am. The Pittsburgh Vengeance and Pittsburgh Predators are tied at 3 right now. And Indiana Elite leading 2-0 over the S-Mark Stars, who were the Penguins' opponents last night, a 9-1 victory over S-Mark. So this is a big one. This is the biggest one. It's do or do not, Jason. There's no try.
That's it. You win, you go on. Most likely you lose. And I'm going on vacation in April then.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be somewhere warm.
Not Detroit.
No.
Huh.
No.
The starting lineups for your Penguins here today in net, as mentioned, the previously mentioned number 29, Preston Clutter. Your defense, the Casino Kids, number 7, Tino Villela, and 77, Jake Starr. And up front for the Penguins, number 11, Jack Reel, number 10, Luca Filiaggi, and number 43, Cameron Evans. We're getting ready for puck drop here.
And here we go.
And we are underway. Columbus controlling the opening draw. Evans will poke it away, though, getting it deep into the Jackets' end. Jackets following on, trying the far side for a breakout. Filiaggi trying to lay a little shoulder check there as he battles along the boards. He'll come away with the puck. It's taken back by the Jackets and tossed up to center. It'll bounce past Villela. He's pop free to Stars under a little bit of pressure. Evans will redirect. Ooh, I thought that was redirected. I guess not. So it'll be an icing instead. 25 seconds in, we'll have a face-off in the Penguin zone.
Yeah, I think it's important for the Penguins to get off to a good start here.
Yeah, I think it
Get
is
in the
imperative.
offensive zone, make some plays, get some shots on net, start peppering this goalie a little bit.
We saw the Penguins force a couple early turnovers here. Now we'll see how they react to the puck being in their own end. As Filiaggi will swipe a puck to the corner, rimmed around by Star. Evans gets control. Good awareness, but turns the puck over, but hooks it right back.
Nice recovery there by Cam.
Yeah, he thought he'd be under pressure, but was able to kind of control the puck, and then just a puck rolling off of his stick there. Here's Star at the blue line. He'll go back to Evans along the half wall. Has Filiaggi kind of cutting to the middle. He'll fire one that's off of a shin pad with traffic in front. Filiaggi now Evans. Evans to the outside, looking. He'll go up top, and it just misses the near side post.
Yeah, he was looking for that corner.
Nifty new move there as Real gathers it behind. He'll go to Ofterhide at the point. All the way across to Kaminsky. Down to the corner for Filiaggi. Filiaggi twisting in the corner. He'll play it behind to Evans. Evans in front for Real. It pops over his stick. It'll come free to Ofterhide at the point. Switching with Kaminsky. Good job by the Penguins defense there. Down low. Filiaggi will shoot one from behind the net. And it works as a breakout off the pads. A dangerous shot there that ends up back the other direction. Here's Kaminsky as the Penguins are changing lines here. Good line change there by the Pens. Not getting caught. Getting that change on the way back up ice. Here's Ofterhide. That bounced right off the goalie's pad and all the way up ice. Good job by Ofterhide showing the speed to get back. Here's McFall, Penguin goal scorer. Hey, neat stat. Penguins, 9 goals yesterday, 9 goal scorers if you look online. Like to see that spread around again.
Nice balance there.
Love it. Here's the fine wine Merlot. In deep for McFall. McFall twists with it. Behind Paris. Julius with a drive. That'll catch the crossbar. As Big Ben strikes one early, and the Penguins with a couple high-end scoring chances on these first 2 shifts.
This is the start I was talking about, Jeremy. We need it.
The Penguins need to put one by here early, but this is exactly what you want to see. Chance after chance for the boys in white. The Penguins are in their whites. Columbus in blue. This looks like an NHL game to you. It's because they're wearing the Blue Jackets blue unis with that starred logo on the chest. The Penguins in white, my favorite of their combos. The white jerseys with the Penguin logo on the chest, black pants, white socks, and the iconic gold Pens Elite helmets, the Buckies. It's Gostick working it up the sidewall. Battled for there, pops free to Julius, who clears the puck all the way through. Cruz Armstrong, who had one yesterday, up on the hustle. We're going to say who had one yesterday a lot in this one. Penguins with more goal scorers, more than half the team with a Gino yesterday.
Yeah, Tino with the goal, rare goal back end.
As Starzy will play it across. Here comes Hartman, who had a great one yesterday, I thought. He finishes a body check.
There's too many. There we go.
No, they got us offsides.
No. They had 6 guys on the ice playing the puck.
Yeah, but I think he might have it. Yeah, you might be right. Good one, Jason.
There were definitely 6 guys on the ice there playing and playing the puck. So
Penguins they're going to call the offsides instead, though. They're saying he was changing at the door. He'd still played the puck, but all right. Nonetheless, it'll be an offside on the Penguins. Gostick to take the face-off. Starzy will pop that one deep. Out to play it, the Columbus netminder. Wearing 32 in blue. Kept in at the point by Star, worked deep to Hartman. Penguins cycling down low here. It'll roll past Armstrong. He kicks it further as Star gathers in. His wrist shot blocked. Feel like here comes that pressure. In comes Columbus with a shot. Clutter with a huge save, the Golden Pillow. Coming up big as that player cut right past the Penguins defense.
Yeah, Tino got handcuffed with that puck a little bit on that pass from Armstrong. So fortunate that Clutter makes a big save to keep the Pens knotted up at 0.
Back come the Jackets. A 3-on-2 develops as Kaminsky dislodges the puck. It'll be Reelsey up the sidewall. He's able to clear the zone. It's gathered in by Columbus under pressure from Evans. A D-to-D play. Filiaggi trades off. And it comes off the linesman. 4 officials on the ice here. 2 linesmen, 2 referees. Can Reel slide across? He'll find Evans. Oh. Evans just has it poked away at the last second.
That's a good job by Columbus defense there.
Excellent.
That puck.
Here's Reel off the wall. To the corner, Evans. Back in front, Filiaggi. Winding. The backhand kicked away by the pad. Alderheide keeps at the point. Rimmed around.
Close. That was close.
Evans in front again. That one goes past a pair of Penguin sticks. Back come the Jackets. 1 on the team as Clutter will glove it, and he's got to play it. He's got to play it. He's got to play it. He's going to be lucky not to get a delay of game right there.
Yeah, there wasn't a Blue Jacket in sight.
No.
So.
You would have liked to have seen him play that too, because the Penguins had numbers and the Jackets were changing there.
Maybe a little nerves there, huh?
Maybe. Once everybody stops, you definitely don't want to play because that's where danger happens. So after he kind of held it, you do want to keep a hold there and let the ref give you a warning. Great break out to Evans, to Filiaggi. He's free. He pulls it around, couldn't finish, and shoots another one from behind the net. I wonder if that's something maybe Coach Kevin saw, telling the boys to shoot from in deep. Julius with a drive. Here's Evans at the Penguins line. He'll go around 1. Driving in. 3-on-3 develops as he crisscrosses with Filiaggi. Tries to send it across to him. It'll bounce off of a couple of skates and come to Reelsey. Reel. Evans. One-time drive, and it's gloved. Good puck movement there. Yeah, maybe that's something they saw in video. I don't know. We've seen 2 shots from behind the net already in this one, so maybe the goalie comes off of his post a little bit.
That's a big tendy for a 13-year-old boy, so maybe he...
maybe he does lean over. Looks like Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Ocean City checking in. As Shuby centers one. He was looking for either Parrish or Carter on that one. Stacked up in front. Penguins getting players to the net in this one. 16-minute period's a little different. We will also have a second period intermission. As it's wedged out, here's Starr in his own end, stopping, laying it across to Villela. Villela up for Parrish. Parrish redirects the puck. Shuby sending it back to Parrish, but it's turned right back by Columbus. Taken away by Villela.
Great gap by Tino there.
Parrish following on in support. Winding in.
What is going on here?
And they're going to send 2 players off for a wrestling match at center. Penguins with a rush there.
Sorry. I was like, there's no way that's offside.
No. Roughing on each. Oh, and a hold on the other.
So those 2 will sit for a minimum of a minute and a half, and usually it's a little longer than that. So
yeah.
Got to get the whistle.
They can get out with about 7:52.
Why do I feel like we've had more than 6 shots?
Sorry, 8:50. No, 7:50. And it's 6-2 on the scoreboard. Yeah. Penguins out shooting Columbus so far. They've really had the better of the chances thus far. That one big save by Clutter on the player who broke down that outside wall, 71 for Columbus. As it's fired all the way up off of a jacket, so no icing, and 2 Penguins are hustled to it. It's Gostick and McFall in front for McFall. And that one just pushed wide off of a defender's stick. Columbus blocking a lot of shots here. Here's another one.
Great back check by Gostick. Get back into play, helping his defenseman out there.
Rimmed around for Ofty. McFall, a little delay. Couldn't quite connect on the breakout, and back in come the Jackets. Knocked away by Alderheide. It's to the corner for Columbus. A centering pass comes free. winding it and trying to get it off. Ofterhide had him tied up there. The Penguins will fire it off of Gostick. That looked like it stung.
Yeah, that hurt.
Armstrong up on the forecheck. Iliagi fills in the center ice area as the Jackets will dump it in for Julius. Rimmed around for Ofterhide. Tap to the middle. It'll be too far for the on-charging Evans and turned back by Columbus. Kicked away by Armstrong. Now Filiaggi scoots to the outside. Drags one to the middle for a toe drag. Bedard-esque wrister. Evans out of the corner. Uses leverage to pop free. Fires it for real. It comes free to Julius. Julius now Filiaggi again with a shot from behind the net. That's 3. Fired all the way through the high slot.
And just
As
out
it'll
of the
be
reach
icing
of
there.
Evans there. Julius tried hitting Cam there. He was stationary. I think if he starts working back to the blue line a little bit, he's almost going to be gone. So, you know, I've noticed though in the first 7 minutes or so, we've done a pretty good job of breaking the puck out.
Yes.
You know, sometimes it's just that quick pass and an easy exit's just not there. I mean, you see it in the NHL all the time. Sometimes you just got to do the hard thing, throw it off the glass, work it to the middle of the ice, and just see if you can get something going in the offensive zone. So
Penguins seem poised in their own end.
Yep.
Puck rimmed around by Starr. Across to Evans. Evans unable to connect there. You just mentioned breakouts.
Yep.
That one doesn't go the Penguins' way as it's dumped back in. Starr up the reel. He fans on a pass, but it'll come free to Filiaggi with speed into the zone. Evans charging the outside. He'll send it across. It's just behind the on-charging forward. Reel reads it well, gets to it, sends it up top. Evans cutting across the top of the zone as it poked free. Back come the Jackets. Evans ripping through the puck, and it'll force an offside play.
That kid looks like he uses a stick the size of Zdeno Chara.
It's a big twig.
Yeah.
Clean game so far, except for the 2 that were in the box. They're out now.
And a little pillow fight.
As Ofty has it come off of his twig up the outside for Hartman. Hartman knocked on the play. How's that not offsides?
Yeah, that's a wrong call there.
They dig around the blue line. A little rugby scrum here. As it'll pop free, that's offsides.
There you go.
They get that one. So this Blue Jackets team, I mean, on the counterattack is where we've seen all of their scoring here. As you mentioned, the Penguins doing a good job breaking the puck out. That'll be the dangerous thing for the Penguins is those counterattacks. I've also noticed in their own end, lots of good stick-on puck blocks and shin pads.
Good hard hit by, what they're calling a
hand pass.
Okay. I was gonna say, that's a nice clean hit by Brody Carter there.
Yeah. Nice heavy shoulder to chest by number 6 in white. 0-0 here from the Lemieux Center in Cranberry Township. The Vengeance has jumped out to a 5-3 lead over the Predators as Indiana Elite still leads 2-0 in your out-of-town scoreboard. Say out-of-town, just literally one of those games is right behind us. So not really out of town.
Out of our view.
Yeah. Kaminsky will rim one deep. Oh, that's blocked at the blue line. Another block by Columbus.
Now he dinged the referee.
Oh, it was
the official.
The one of the 4.
Yeah.
Here's Carter out of the corner. Working deep around a pair of Jackets. How many can he beat on one play? That's 3. As he goes to Ofterhide at the point. D-to-D, Kaminsky. Kaminsky will look. Down for Parrish. Now Kaminsky. Kaminsky's shot. Blocked. And this is that danger I was talking about. A block shot back the other way. A potential 2-on-2 here is Clutter. Tracks and gloves.
Good
RD need to either get that shot through or put it in the corner.
Yeah,
that's like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And we are only 10 minutes in.
Sometimes you got to play the carom off the boards. If you can't get it through, I mean, hit the sports medicine sign down behind the net and see if we get a bounce back out to the front of the net. So,
rimmed around by Julius for Shuby. Has it roll under his stick, kept at the blue line, deflects in front, and Clutter with a 10-bell stop there. Gostick will dump it in. Rimmed around, Shuby along the wall. Back to the point for Merlot. Down deep for Shub. One touch in front for Armstrong. As the Penguins dig in front of the net, they paddle at the side of the cage. It'll be covered up by the goalie for a whistle.
That was a nifty little play by Armstrong. It pops back out to his stick. He kind of just lifts it up, just trying to create a second, and gets that puck to the net. And Carter Shub almost dumps it in there in the corner. So
yeah, a little tic-tac-toe play out of the corner. A great one touch at the blue line. One touch out of the corner and a scoring chance in front. It can't happen faster than that. Puck gathered in, sent up through center. A 3-on-2 potentially developing. Armstrong with the back pressure is a great wrist shot. Oh. And the puck kept out at the line by the fine wine. There's that Columbus rush again.
That's clean living by Merlot right there. The carom off of the defenseman, or I think it hit David back in the shin pad or something, and it almost went in the net. So fortunate bounce there.
E-zone draw now for the Pens as Columbus edging closer in shots. It's 9-7 now, and we've seen the Columbus Blue Jackets pushing back here the last 5 minutes or so, and Filiaggi's waved from the dot. It'll be Evans in his stead. He'll win it cleanly to the corner for Starr. Starr around for Real. Real one touches it. It's picked in front for a deflection that ends up in the paraphernalia of 29.
The Pens have been consistently running that rimmed exit play where the defenseman wins it in the corner. It just sometimes it's not easy to take that puck when it's rimmed real hard like that and make an accurate pass. So
Columbus wins the face-off. In front for a redirect that's wide. Villela challenges. It'll come to Evans, up for Real. Good exit there. The Real deal driving through. He'll delay as he tries to dump it in on his backhand and unable to connect with it. Back come the Jackets. Stick lift by Starzy. He'll take it away.
Uh-oh.
He falls down in the corner. A centering pass. Good play by Filiaggi to be right in position. To the point for a shot that's put into the netting by Clutter. Penguins will look for a change here.
I feel the game kind of shifting a little bit back towards Columbus.
They've evened the shots. Well, it should be even. That one should count. Maybe not. They'll say 9-8 still. In this back and forth affair, the Penguins with that early advantage just weren't able to capitalize on some of those chances. Now Columbus with them, and Clutter coming up monstrously for the Pens. Up the outside, looking for Hartman, kept in by Park at the line. Counterattack here for Kaminsky as it comes free. Columbus just winning these races to pucks right now. I feel like the Penguins are delaying a bit at times. As Columbus will keep it in again. It's timing this Penguins breakout. Maybe us mentioning it was bad luck.
Yeah, right now we're struggling to get the puck out of the zone.
As Columbus battles low, looking to center one. Good pressure by Parrish to take away time and space. Kaminsky in support. He'll get in deep. And two Penguins kind of back off there, and Columbus comes away with it. To the point for Park across. Columbus in business with a shot. Ofterhide with a great block. And a good job playing it to the outside. Springing Hartman up the far side. He's joined by McFall. 2-on-3 for the Penguins as they drive one in and try to kick it by. Harris on the forecheck as it's lofted to center. A bouncing puck gathered in by Julius. He goes across to the fine wine Merlot, who has a big save in this one. Hartman unable to gather the puck as Julius will at the Penguins line. He tries for Hartman again. It goes off of his stick. It'll be dumped in by Parrish. Penguins jump to the forecheck. This is where the Penguins are at their best. McFall twisting one in front. He was looking for Gostick, just over skates. And back come the Jackets. A 3-on-2 turned into a 3-on-3 by the back-checking Gostick. Rich shot blocked by Julius. Trying to pull it off the corner. There's Gostick there in support. Great job to take the puck back. And he'll lead the Penguin breakout by himself all the way to the neutral zone. Columbus will take over in their own end. Harder. Pressures. Turnover. Forced. Gostick with it. Pulling up along the wall. In front for Carter. That's blocked.
That's where both defensemen are changing at the same time, and we had no chance to.
Yeah, no point help as it's tossed up the outside wall. This 71 out there again for Columbus. Looks like he's getting some double duty.
Good block by Shuby.
As it's wristed back in by the Jackets. Set up by Clutter. Carried on by Starr. His pass turned over. Now Villela in front. Can he chop it to the outside? We get a hook here on Columbus, I think.
No, it's on Gostick.
It's on Gostick. Oh, boy. I thought the Penguins had the puck there. It'll be a penalty on Gostick for the Penguins, so they'll be on the PK. This is a huge moment with a minute 57. We talked about how Columbus has come storming back, tightening that gap in shots, and now they're going to go to a man advantage. Penguins are going to deploy Ofterheide, Kaminsky, Filiaggi, and Evans. Need to see a face-off win here. It's controlled by Columbus. A wrist shot down low. Clutter will grab it. Player in front. Clutter holds on.
Our wingers were messed up there. Both guys were on the same side of the ice.
Yeah, Cameron challenged the point there. Right off the draw. It'll be won cleanly again by Columbus. Off of Ofterheide. Deep to the give and go out of the corner. What a play. And back come the Penguins. It's Evans able to clear the zone. Filiaggi jumps on the forecheck as the Penguins knock it all the way into the Columbus end. There's no better place for a puck on a PK than in the other team's zone. As Columbus weaves back through. They'll delay as they get over the line. Sending it all the way to the opposite corner. Ofterheide battling deep. Columbus comes away with it sent in front. Filiaggi will pick it off. He goes off the wall. Can Evans get there? With speed, it'll be Evans on a break. Shorthanded. He's in to the backhand. And just let your soul glow.
Woo!
Cameron Evans, lordy, look who's shorty.
Filiaggi with the perfect bump pass. Just setting it there for him. He's like, I'm off to the races. Let's go.
And Evans goes to the backhand and tucks it by the Columbus netminder for a shorty. What a pass by Filiaggi.
And as Lanny
Furtado
would say, there's no doubt about it.
And the Penguins strike first shorthanded. That's not how I expected that power play to go. Columbus with the momentum there, and the Penguins clear again. Can Reel break free? He's got Armstrong charging. He'll put control along the wall.
Keep it low.
Good job by Reel there. 15 left on the Gostick minor. Oh, and now we're going to get an Armstrong penalty. Actually, I want them to control here for another 5 or 6.
Yeah, just let it die.
It'll come off of Clutter and get gathered in, so it will only be 5-on-4. Elbowing on 20 Armstrong, so the Penguins tempting fate here a little bit.
Yeah, that kid was kind of falling a little bit when he was putting the check on, so.
I think it's one of those you just shouldn't finish checks. I don't know that it was intentional, but it's one of those, the kid's low, kind of falling down.
Yeah.
If you just don't finish that check, you don't put yourself in a position where the refs can call it.
I honestly don't know that I would have called it an elbowing call. I mean, maybe you give him a roughing call, but tomato, it's still a minute and a half we got to kill, so.
Columbus will control. Shot from the point, blocked, and back comes Paris. These shorthanded chances for the Penguins have really invigorated the boys in white.
Well, we don't need to test our fate.
Yeah, really. Shuby takes a high stick up high, but plays on. Trying to drive one at the cage.
Get somebody out of there.
Penguins with 2 forwards deep.
Get out of there.
Yeah, as the time will expire. The Jackets actually take the lead in shots 11-12 by the end of that first frame, but the Penguins, where it matters on the scoreboard, a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, a little back and forth. I think the Penguins controlled play for the first part of the game. Columbus came back and showed a little bit of moxie.
Yeah, and they have.
Goal.
They've pushed back.
Yeah, the shorthanded goal by Evans here, and now we got to kill the last minute and 4 seconds.
And it's been them cutting off the Penguins' breakout.
Yeah.
You know, the breakout that was so good through 8 minutes is what gave Columbus a little bit of an edge through the other 8. Yeah. So the Penguins probably over on the bench potentially talking about, hey, here are some other breakout options.
Well,
right?
When you rim that puck that hard, it's just the thing's spinning in there. It's not the easiest to corral it and make a pass whenever somebody's on you real quickly. So, you know, maybe we can try a little bit more of a direct pass to exit the zone there. So, hey, overall good first period.
Great first period.
Good hockey.
Back and forth, two really good teams. As we mentioned, the winner of this one, you know, setting themselves up really, really well. Yeah. If you lose, you need help. That's the way it's going to work out. So, Penguins with a 1-0 lead. We'll check the out-of-town scoreboard for you. Looks like the Vengeance and Predators 5-3 Vengeance advantage in that one. And the Indiana Elite S-Mark game still 2-0 on the other side. We are here with the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. As we get ready to line them up again, it looks like the Penguins will deploy a penalty killing unit here. 1:04 left on the Armstrong minor for elbowing. The penalty killers will be Villela and Starr. On the back end, Paris and Shub, two workhorses up front. Puck controlled by the Jackets. Working at the Penguin line. Penguins hitting the puck against the wall there. Jackets try to come away with it, they will. Great play by Paris to dislodge that puck with a heavy hit. It'll be gathered in at the opposite blue line, though, as Starr's clearing attempt didn't get past the defenseman up there. They set it up now. Down the wall, looking in behind. Good stick there by Starr to break up a centering feed. It'll come free to Paris, who gets control. He'll go off the boards, couldn't quite clear. He's got to get that puck up a little higher on that one, maybe. That's tough on the backhand, though, Jay.
We've had a couple of opportunities. Starzy had it, and he just cranks one around the boards, and he had a lot of time and space to just shoot.
Yeah, great block by Shub. Comes free to Paris, and there's that lifted puck, but this one will end up in the bench. I'm supposed to let Mike McFall know that his mother-in-law has a cowbell, and that you really wanted to hear a lot of it, apparently on the broadcast. So I've been lent that cowbell.
I thought cowbells were frowned upon in this establishment.
I thought they were chirping me the other day when they handed me the bag. I was like, thought it was like that the skit on Family Guy where they follow Peter around with the tuba. I was like, are you trying to tell me something? Penguin penalty over. As it's off the stick of Hartman. No icing here, the call. I don't know why that one was waved off. Anyway, Gostick in front. McFall trying to get that wrist shot off. Merlot with a drive. That's blocked. All the way around, it'll be McFall hopping to it. Spinning out of the corner. Good hit by Hartman deep there. Back for McFall. McFall. Merlot with a shot. There's what you're talking about, Coach.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that play.
Not blocked. It comes off that backboards out in front. Here's the fine wine again. This one will get through on net. And it'll be gobbled up by the Columbus net tent minder. As the Penguins even the shots up at 12. Offensive zone draw to come. 14:04 to play. 16-minute periods here as we are in the second frame. It'll be Filiaggi. Evans pressures as the Jackets control the draw again. Evans takes it away right to reel in front. Batting around in good body position there by the Columbus defender. They'll clear to center. It's Ofterheide. Ofterheide to Evans. Evans with the step. Able to toss it to Filiaggi at the line. Taken away by Columbus. Gets to the Penguin line. Poked away. Evans will get control.
Yeah,
he looked up. He didn't have Rio,
Filiaggi.
but he does have Filiaggi going with him. It'll be knocked away from Evans. Battled for and cleared by Columbus. Here's Kaminsky off the wall. One touch by Rio. Over to Filiaggi. Back up to Rio. That's a great read. Now in front for Evans. Redirected on net. Big save. Off of a skate in front. Filiaggi battles. He'll take over. In front for Rio. Off of his boot. He whacks away. It's in front, and they will now come together.
Yeah, Realsy was taking a little liberty at the goaltender there, which I don't have a problem with. It's hockey. Playoff hockey.
And Evans is getting called.
Just him?
That's terrible. Both. Oh, no, just Evans. That's a full scrum in front. The kid's throwing punches at a Penguin, and Evans pulls him off, and he gets a...
Oh, another one.
Okay, they are going to even him up.
The other stripes gave him something.
So it'll be both in the box, which is... I'm fine with that. You want to give 2 penalties on a scrum in front, that is A-okay with me. Hopefully this play doesn't last for 45 minutes, because as you said before, you're in there for at least 90 seconds.
Yeah. The one fortunate thing is with all the delayed offside or non-delayed offsides calls, we get more whistles in a normal game. So
5-on-5 action here with 13 to go. Penguins leading by 1. Good pressure by Paris will play takeaway. Works it deep for Shuby. Shuby up the wall. Columbus able to overtake. Past Villela on charging are the Jackets. Good stick by Starr twice in a row. Not once, but twice, Jake Starr coming up monstrous. As he weaves through center, look at that vision to just find open space with the speed and dump it deep. Penguins got to get on the forecheck here. It'll be Shuby crashing in.
He looked like a crash test dummy there.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not sure what I'm going to hit. Either the wall, a player. It's going to be something.
Reckless abandonment there on the forecheck.
Like, if nobody else is going, I am.
Come on, work it back out to your
I
point,
love
boys.
his game.
There
Just
you go.
adore it. Stargy will dump it to the other corner for the wrecking ball himself to get after it. He's built a bit like Recchi, no? Offside here.
Having gone on vacation with Carter, he's a solid little dude.
Yeah.
Like he's solid. He's a muscular kid. Hasn't hit his growth spurt yet, so.
Yeah, he's going to be a force out there, that's for sure.
Pretty good golfer too, but he likes to cheat a little bit. I'll give him that.
Don't we all?
Yeah. The old foot wedge.
I play winter rules in the middle of summer. As it's redirected out of the Penguin zone. No icing here. Must have gone off a jacket there at the point. Rimmed around, gathered in by the fine wine. Across for Julius. All the way across, just over Hartman's stick, but he'll gather the bounce off the boards. The carom. I love that word. I got to use it more.
It's a good word.
Here's Julius tossing it deep again.
Oh, almost got a funny little bounce
Yeah.
off the boards there.
Armstrong. From Merlot, the point that's cut off. Elmore across for the Jackets. They'll dump it in. As we play dump and chase now back and forth. Clutter with a great play there. What a play by the Penguin goalie.
Yeah, smart
Freeing
play.
up Gostick, and it's a 3-on-2 for the Pens. Gostick will drive in. Cutting to the outside, the seats part.
Going.
Puck's in front, they bat about. Here's Ofterhide. His wrist shot blocked. Faster on that.
Jeez. I'm going to send Ryan a text message next time to shoot it.
As it'll be sent all the way down. Clutter will play it again.
Oh, high stick there. Oh, we got.
I, for one, would have liked to whistle. Penalties have expired, but we do not have. There we are.
There it is.
Now they can come out, the combatants. Just in time to get a shift, I think, here.
Little water break, minute 40 seconds in the sin bin.
A little bit of time to self-reflect.
Yeah.
Good second period thus far. 10:38 to play. Penguins leading 1-0.
Only goal is a shorthanded. A shorty.
He tossed back. Villela fires it all the way down. Iliagi on the forecheck. Disrupts. Starzy will keep at the point. Bouncing puck goes to the corner. Good physical play down low as the Penguins are outnumbered by the Jackets, but Realzy in great position to stymie a breakout.
Yeah, perfect F3 position right there.
Yep.
Just on the hip of the defender. You steal the puck.
Here's Villela, takes a whack, spins it back. It'll bounce in on Clutter, who makes another great play with the biscuit. That deflected off Star as it was rolling in. Now the Jackets in business, deep in the Penguin zone. Star will line up a jacket. It's rimmed around. Evans will chop it up the boards. He'll clear it. Good clear there by the Pens as the Jackets regroup at their line. Under pressure immediately from Real. An indirect feed. Bounce free to a Jacket. Gathered by Villela. Sent up for Filiaggi. Rolling puck. Swatted at by Star. Chopped again by Real.
Here.
Free to Filiaggi.
Boy, that was a quick whistle.
I didn't hear a whistle.
I heard a whistle. Somebody's getting called.
Called for what? Are they saying they blew the whistle?
I think it was behind the play.
Jack Real's getting a penalty. For what? Slashing the call. Okay. So Jack Real heads off for a slash. You're right. It must have been behind the play.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Because I don't think there wasn't offsides I didn't see.
No,
So
I think the shot.
It must have been behind.
I think the shot was gobbled up by the goalie. It was a quick whistle by the referee, and then they decided to call the penalty on Realzy for a little lumber work.
Well, I think the whistle came before the shot. I don't know. Anyway, Penguins are shorthanded. Doesn't matter what we think.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
I don't know, Margot. Puck batted about in front. Penguins can't clear. It's Paris and Carter up front for the Pens. Off their Aiden Kaminsky down low. As they work that give and go out of the corner. Good job by the Penguins to break it up that time.
Yeah,
That's the second time they've run that on the man advantage. Penguins have a similar play,
Get out.
so they should be good at defending it. It's kept at the line by Columbus. Poked that by Paris. Back to the line. Stays onside. Jolly with it. Defenseman as a shot comes in.
Lord, what a save by Clutter.
A knight in shining armor.
Holy
Preston Clutter with a save of.
I think he caught that in his blocker.
The game. Preston Clutter with the play of the game thus far.
Yeah, that one-timer from the slot. Here, I'm going to replay this because I want to see it.
Holy cow. Here, hold on.
Right.
Just. .53 left on the penalty to Real. Lost around by Star. What do you got for us?
We just he made that save with his blocker. He turned the blocker to the inside basically and caught it, kept it out of the net.
Penguins change penalty killers here. It's Evans and Filiaggi. Star and Villela. Villela defending in the corner. It'll come free to the point. Under pressure by Evans. Turning away from it, the Jacket defender. Now, the Penguins right there. Filiaggi comes over to pressure the same as Evans. Here's Evans deep in the corner. He'll wedge it up for Filiaggi. Take it away, but Evans sticking with it. Just hounding. Interference, the call coming up here. No need to finish that check. Evans will draw the power play.
That's just hard work by Cam there, just battling hard just to try to get the puck out.
Interference, the call along the boards. Penguins will have 11 seconds of 4-on-4 action, and they're going to put Gostick and Shuba with Villela and Starr. Two hound dogs after the biscuit up front. The Casino kids on the back end. Here's Shuby. Penalty over, Penguins with the man advantage. Real gains the ice.
From behind too.
Here comes Gostick in the zone. Looking. He puts it in front, looking for Villela charging.
Set it up, boys. Not now.
Here's Gostick along the wall. Stepping in front. Down low, redirect by McFall. Driving in his...
Tino almost pickle stabbed that one in again. Fire it.
Gostick with a wrister that deflects just wide. Shuby dumped from behind. No call. It's McFall at the side of the net.
Get out of there now. Looks like Tino's playing forward here.
He is. And he's pinned behind the net. Oh, no, that's Shuby behind the net.
Get out.
Here comes McFall. Cutting to the inside. A 2-on-1 develops. MJ McFall with a wrister. And he's got a luxury condo in Roof City, baby.
Long-range wrister. MJ McFall with the snipe. Top of the circles, blocker side.
That went Bardowski, boys. Well, Barnetsky, but that was a filthy wrist shot.
MJ McFall gives the Pens a 2-0 lead.
Halfway through this one. Just an absolute snot rocket. Gostick to the dot. Sent across. He just wins faceoffs. Ofterheide and Kaminsky connect. This will be icing on the Penguins. You get in that position where the defenseman has the puck. Everybody's kind of stuck at the blue line. You always see this offside wing just hammer across there and give that defenseman an option other than to kind of dump it in. Because when you dump it in from back there, it comes the whole way back to your own end.
It's just either that or it's got to be a soft dump.
Because it's not a bad play by Kaminsky. He's under pressure real quick, so you don't want to turn it over there because that's a breakaway the other way. So those wings got to communicate and switch it up a little bit. As a one-touch by McFall. He stays on line for Gostick. Onside, not online, not AOL. Here's Gostick to the corner.
Get up,
McFall.
Get up,
deep
Brennan.
to the corner, comes off the stick of Armstrong. It's in behind the net. Banked off the boards. Chopped that by Ofterheide. He slows it down but can't gather possession. Kaminsky surfs over. Great communication there by that pair.
Well, I just think Rye knew he wasn't going to be able to get to that puck quick enough, and he just told Brennan just to go take it. So
Armstrong works it deep, and he battles in the corner. Paris now. Hartman will dig the biscuit out.
Oh, keep your hands down, Dylan.
Yeah. No call. He's not tall enough to get to the head. So on the body check. By the way, I did notice that on a couple of these icing here on Columbus. I was looking again through some stuff, and Indiana at 25 penalty minutes in their first game. One hit for about one head contact call.
Okay.
So they had 2 of the 8-minute varieties. We had one yesterday with Brendan Kaminsky's
chirpy or something.
Poetic
Yes.
exchange with a player on the other team.
It was a poetry slam.
Yes. Work down low. Great job by Hartman there. Digs the biscuit out. In front looking for Carter. Pops free to Paris. He pokes it deeper. Turning it Hartman. Hartman is working on this shift.
Pick up
Columbus
the trailer.
comes back
Pick
3
up the
on
trailer.
3 for a wrist shot. Kicked out by Clutter. Banked off the boards. Gathered in at the point. Dumped deep and rimmed around. It'll be Julius with it in the corner. Parrish follows on in support. Up for Hartman. Hartman across to Carter. Carter able to pull it around the defender and sneak through. He's bumped. A 3-on-2 developing here. Wrist shot by Carter. Comes off the netminder. Pressured and taken over by Paris. He spins off the half wall. Carried in behind.
Help him out. Help him out.
They work down low. Hartman now. Looking for Villela at the point. Back to the corner. To the opposite corner we go. Banked off the wall, hops over the stick of Star. It'll come all the way to the Penguins and Villela. First one to it. You got to keep skating, bud. There we go. Left for Star. Star up for Reel. Reel will gather it in his own end. Back for Villela. 4:20 to go in the second frame. We will get that intermission here as it's taken away by Columbus. Penguins leading by a pair. Columbus trying to cut this lead in half, a centering pass. It'll pop free to Evans on his backhand, scooting around. He comes free. He's got a pair of Penguins with him. Across for Star, to the forehand, wrist shot, it's gloved in hell.
Good try by Jake Star there.
Another fantastic scoring chance by the Penguins. Starzy joining the rush.
Yeah, he was just kind of got a little bit close to the goaltender, wasn't able to make another play.
It'll be Filiaggi. Offensive zone draw to the right of the Columbus Tendy. Trimmed around by Ofterhide. In behind for Reel, it pops over his stick. Tossed up and out the center by the Jackets. A wrist shot gobbled up by the 2-9er. The young 2-9er.
Yeah.
Big crowd again on hand here for Mid-Hams. Just look around, we got the terrible towels waving.
A lot of the young boys supporting these kids.
Yes, a lot of the younger teams here. Down in the corners. I think everybody who's genetically related to me is in the building right now as the Penguins ice the puck.
The entire heritage.
Yeah. And a shout out my brother out in New Jersey watching. He was excited. He watched the games yesterday. I'm sure he's watching again today. It'll be a D-zone draw now for the Penguins after the icing. Tossed around by Ofterhide. Gathered in by the Real Deal. He tries for Evans. It'll come off a jacket. Evans gets back onside. As Filiaggi darts to the middle, he cut right through that stick, knocked it right out of the player's hand.
Showed a little ballet skills there.
In comes Columbus as the Penguins kind of backed off. Good back pressure by the Pens. Ofterhide will battle to the corner. Columbus there to outnumber as Filiaggi gets deep. Evans up the outside here. Can he squirt free again?
Leans in.
Sends it in front to Reel. Evans now working behind the net. Filiaggi to the half wall. He'll toss it up off the dasher. It'll come a bouncing puck to Reel. In a tough spot there. If he keeps going, he runs into a jacket. If he stops, he runs into a jacket.
3-on-2.
3-on-2
Pick
here.
somebody up.
Ofterhide with a great stick to break up a centering pass. Filiaggi's clearing attempt kept it at the blue line.
Uh-oh.
Now in front for a rising one-timer that skips up over the cage. As the Jackets try.
Go.
McFall, fresh legs on the ice as the Penguins have part of a line change complete. Bouncing puck will come free to the Columbus line. Penguins complete the forward change. The D kind of out there still as he'll go through Ofterhide on the play. Here's Gosti with it. Across to Kaminsky. The Fridge will dump it deep. It rims all the way around and the Bulldog Shub after it. He's bumped and keeps going. In front, Gostick swats one out of the air that's blocked. Shuby at the side of the cage. Free puck will be gathered in by Columbus and sent up into the netting. And we will have an offensive zone draw for the Penguins with 1:49 to play. We want to thank USA Hockey and the Mid-Am District for putting on this tournament and send a team to the national championships coming up here. And we want to thank, obviously, our host team here, the Pittsburgh Penguins Elite and the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex, for hosting this wonderful event. All the birth years here, from U18 down to these 13-0s, in attendance at Mid-Ams in Pittsburgh. Gostick rides a player off the puck, gathered in by Merlot, sent to the blue line no further. It's on sides and dumped deep. It'll be Julius reversing for the fine wine. Out comes Gostick.
Could have been offside on himself there.
As Merlot will gather at the Pens line. Dumped in by Pittsburgh, and the speedy McFall to it. Banks it off the board, spins off, leaves it for a wraparound for Shuby.
All right, Gostick's got to get off the ice. He's been out there for a while.
It'll be Starr now.
Go.
Up for Gostick. To the red line. Dumping it deep. Penguins will change those two. Gostick and McFall off. Harris and Hartman on. Hartman jumps right into the forecheck. Sneaky play there by Brady Parrish at center ice to take away a cross-ice pass, force the dump in here to the near side where the Penguins can get control.
That looked like a hook there on Dylan.
Yeah. Hartman hooked off the puck, but the Penguins still able to clear. Shot will come in on Clutter. He gets it off the twig right to Starzy. Starr will twist with it. He's hauled down and an arm is raised. Penguins do need to be careful here. Net is empty. We've seen it before. Starr's with it. Here's Paris. Real jumps on for Clutter. As
easy, boys, easy. We got a power play. Stay out of it.
And the Penguins, I think, have evened it up here. A little spear at the end there. Are they going to call that? This ref up top is watching. Armstrong's headed off for the Penguins. We know there was a penalty on Columbus. Columbus only getting one, so the Penguins even it up with that exchange down low. Yikes, 5-on-5 here. So the Penguins get bumped in the corner, take offense to it, and end up evening it up.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah. We will step aside in 1.3 seconds for a brief intermission, and then we'll come back during intermission and knock your ear off for a while, probably. So
yeah, there was definitely a little stab here. Watch.
Yeah, there was a clear spear, and this referee watched the whole thing.
Right there.
Yeah. As the Penguins try to wedge one in front, that horn will sound, and we're going to step aside here briefly, give the announcers a break, and we'll come back and chat a little bit with everybody here during this 12-minute intermission. Welcome back, everybody. Second period intermission, which is kind of fun. I like this.
It gives us a little breather. You know, we get a little potty break.
Yeah, and I know Cameron packed a snack in between. They got some peanuts maybe. Kids will hydrate a little bit more. But it also gives the coaches an opportunity here to dissect what they've been seeing and work with the boys and try to figure, hey, how do we counterattack this? How do we counterattack that? So if you are, I'm going to put you on the spot. If you're in the Columbus locker room, right, what are you talking to the boys about?
I mean, for me, honestly, I've seen the Penguins rim the puck almost every breakout. I'm sending that weak side defenseman hard.
Okay.
I'm sending them hard. And just knowing that that's the play.
And then if you're in the Penguins locker room, Coach Kevin, Coach Nolan, what are they working with the boys on?
Yeah, I think too, I think on that other side is we need to break the puck out well. When we break the puck out well, we're in their zone playing. I would really stress a high F3 in this third period.
Okay.
Top of the circles, high F3.
Be behind that their third guy.
Exactly.
Right? Or their first guy.
You don't want to stop playing hockey, but you can't be overly risky and turn this into a 2-1 game real quick.
Risk mitigation, I think, is the key to me. Like, if you get caught, we saw Kaminsky do it, right? Got caught, didn't have an option, ice the puck. You don't want to see icing, sure, but that was better than turning it over as the last guy back with the puck, and potentially giving up a scoring chance. You get pinned in your own end, you don't have an outlet, don't be afraid to use that high glass. Exactly. Toss it up off the glass, get it out the center, let yourself get reorganized, and so safer versus the higher risk. You still want to make plays, like you said. You still got to, ultimately, if you can get up on that forecheck, that F1, F2, you're right, be cautious on F3. Penguins on the penalty kill, you've mentioned it a couple of times. 2 forwards on 1 point man.
Yeah,
you can't have those mistakes.
Those mistakes just can't happen. Those are mental mistakes,
yes.
In all honesty. I mean, that's not a physical mistake. And then I'm telling every defenseman, you better not get a shot blocked high up in the slot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling them. I said, that puck better be down in the corner. Unless you have a clear shot to the net, take it. If not, it's got to get into the corner. Live another day.
I like it.
So, and just keep playing the way you're playing. Clutter's playing solid.
Oh.
He's dialed in.
Lights out.
He's
been phenomenal. Absolutely stellar performance.
Manage your blue lines. If you do those things right, I think you come out with a victory. If you make careless mistakes and give Columbus a chance to get back in this game, it could be bad news for the Penguins.
Yeah. So play smart hockey on the Penguins front, and on the Columbus front, you're going to have to get on that forecheck and force some plays, force some turnovers.
Yeah, expect Columbus to be maybe a little riskier than, not initially, but with, inside 10 minutes, if they're still down 2-0, hey, take a risk. Pinch a D.
Out-of-town scoreboard here. The Pittsburgh Predators have taken a 7-6 lead over the Pittsburgh Vengeance.
Wow. It's some fairly high-scoring games this week so far, huh?
Oh, that is a win. That is an overtime win. The last goal says here overtime.
Yeah.
Wait, where was it? Oh, maybe. Yeah, right here. OT. Number 1 at 8:52 of overtime. So looks like the Predators have taken down the Vengeance in overtime.
I think we just need to take care of their business.
Yeah. Looks like the Indiana Elite have won their game as well. That one was 5-1 last I looked. If we can get a final score, 5-1 was the final on that one. So 5-1 win for the Indiana Elite to send them to 2-0. They have 6 points in the division. Penguins right now 1-0 with 3 points, along with this Columbus Jackets team with 3. The Pittsburgh Vengeance, Predators, and S-Mark looking for their first points of this event. We'll switch sides. We'll put 16 minutes on the clock, and we're going to settle this on a 200 by 85 sheet of frozen water. It'll be Filiaggi on the dot. Penguins will control at their line. Ramped in by Evans.
He just plays like that. Get it in deep.
Evans darts in, dislodges the puck. 'There's that F3 you're talking about, Filiaggi.
Yeah, we don't need any odd man breaks. Just get it in deep. 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 Get it in That's offsides.
As an offside play at the Penguin line.
Help our defense out. Don't give them 3 on 2s, 3 on 1s.
The South Tower chiming in from his hotel room watching, cheering on the Penguins. A couple others out there. As Ofterhide takes it high up off the glass. It'll come free to Reel, who couldn't corral it. Rolling puck at center, brought in by the Jackets on an onside play. Shot comes in on Clutter, he gobbles that one up.
I like to see the defense gap up there a little bit more.
Yeah.
Columbus didn't have any speed there, so we just let them get into the zone too easily. It's just going to be shot like that after shot.
Yeah, that back pressure too. Want to tie that stick up of the other guy. So the Penguins have another D-zone draw here. Columbus with some early action. We expect this. We expect to see an early push as Paris will toss it all the way around. Shuby will get to it. He'll lift it up and it'll hit the netting. So another face-off. So we're seeing those higher exits. You mentioned Columbus wanting to crash those walls. I see the Penguins counterattacking that by getting it up off the glass.
There needs to be more communication. Again, we can't hear them, but Shuby needs to know that he has a little bit of time.
Parrish and Miller to the dot. To the right of Clutter. Becker at the point, bringing it down the half wall. Taken away by Parrish. Up to the point by Shub, no further, but it D-to-D passes. Off the mark, it'll come to center. Battle along the boards. Columbus will control in front of their own bench and dump it back in. Penguins got Clutter out to play it. Setting up the puck. Penguins kind of stopped skating there. Merlot uses the body well. Dislodges it. I love the body position there. Gets the hit, but also on the right side of the puck to get control of it. Here comes Paris weaving through. That hit creates this scoring chance for the Penguins. Center iceman to lift one off the arm there and kind of cradled by that blocker side.
Army's out of the box now. The coincidental minors are over.
Face off to the corner for Ohio, but McFall jumping to it. Battling deep with Carter. Up the half wall. Back come the Jackets. Back pressure by McFall. I love that.
Good job by McFall there. He recognized that Gostick was a little lower, and he come out and played that F3 spot really well.
He's had a phenomenal tournament thus far through a game and 2/3. Starzy with it, reversing to Kaminsky. That's a different pair out here. Hopefully everybody's okay.
I don't know. Is Tino hurt?
I don't know.
No, he's on the bench right there. I'm not sure.
I don't either. As Julius and Ofterhide now together. So I don't know what the update is on Penguin defense. If they've switched things up, I don't see a stick in Tino's hand.
Maybe his dad didn't buy him an extra stick.
He's buzzing to pure hockey as we speak. I don't know. Oh, heavy hit. That was enough laid off to not get a penalty. And here's McFall with a rising wrister. Off deal, put it to the corner. As it comes in front, just behind Gostick. Good centering pass as the Jackets come in, one on everybody. That's the gap you're talking about, Coach. Able to gap up there. McFall has it come through, but right to Gostick with speed. Potential 2-on-1. He's got Reel. Hooked a bit. He'll center one. It's off the stick of Reel and kept out.
Smart by Cam there, staying high. I like it.
They'll work it down low. Reel jumping to it.
My only thought is Tino's got to be injured or something because now we've got.
Evans will turn a wrister towards the cage. That's gobbled up, tracked well, and held. Maybe our producer can fire off a couple texts and see if we know what's going on here.
Yeah. Oh, Filiaggi slips it over to Cam. Oh, he just missed that play. Little slip through the pads.
Backdoor attempt on the off the draw as Evans swats one out of the air. He'll fire it. Couldn't quite get it deep, though. It rolls through the legs of Merlot. A 2-on-1 developing here. Danger. As the centering pass comes 3, I think Merlot got his twig to it.
Just enough to disrupt him.
As Evans will clear. It's icing if it's far enough, and it is. Tino working the door here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he got hurt.
I can only assume an injury. Hopefully he's okay, though. I don't see the trainer having looked at him, but the trainer's right there at the side of the bench. That would have potentially been looked at during the intermission. So, as a bouncing puck, can Evans pop free again? He'll swat it by and just loses an edge as he tries to cut to the middle.
Yeah, he jumps to the middle and just lost an edge there. And
as it'll be an offside play. Remember to hit us up on the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Looks like right now, leader in the clubhouse is Hilton Head Island. Beautiful place. I'll be going there in the summer. Yeah.
Well,
Are you guys headed down?
We haven't made an official decision yet. The kids seem to have a good time. For me, I was sweating my you-know-what off playing golf there, and the bugs were destroying you.
Yeah, I got some free rounds down there. If you make the trip, we'll have to buzz out and get 18 in. As Hartman's trip, the Penguins will head to the power play here. And ice being delivered to Villela.
Yeah, he doesn't have his gloves on. Looks like a shoulder hurt. Hopefully his collarbone's okay, because that seems to be a common injury in these young boys.
Yeah.
They're not completely developed, take a hard hit on the wall, and those injuries are pretty common in this sport at this age.
90-second man advantage. It'll be Hartman, Parrish, Schub, Kaminsky, and Ofterheide for the Flightless Birds. They'll go through the wickets of Schub, but controlled by Kaminsky. He'll find Ofty.
Get to the middle. There you go.
Ofterheide will walk the line. The man in black, as he risked one, he tried for that short side corner. He had it.
Jumped on the top of the net.
Great job by Kaminsky to keep at the point. Here's Hartman. Now Ofterheide. Kaminsky will cut in front, wristing one at the cage. That goes just wide. Good puck possession and movement. Here's Parrish will carry to the corner. In front for Kaminsky. It comes free all the way out the center. The Pens will regroup there.
Stretch it now, boys. Stretch it.
Kaminsky. Back to Ofterheide. Ofterheide. Delays. Finds Kaminsky with speed through the neutral zone. He'll gain the red and dump. But it's blocked. And back come the Jackets. They've blocked a couple Penguin dump-ins here.
It was the official again.
Oh, the official again. Jeez Louise.
They're not used to the guy standing there, I guess.
Well, yeah, there's 4 of them, so they're taking up more space than usual. As Shuby will deflect one in, the Penguins will get a line change here. 21 left on the man advantage. Shuby pressures. It'll come free. Filiaggi with a wrist shot.
They got Cam on the point.
Evans with Armstrong and Shub and... Okay. We'll try this. Without Villela, it looks like Evans will play the defense position.
All right.
Maybe not. They bring on Ofterheide. Better decision.
Yeah, I mean, now maybe if we needed a goal, okay.
Looks like Armstrong, Filiaggi, Evans, Ofterheide, and Starr.
Crank it.
Comes free. Starr, wrist shot, off the goalie, bouncing in front. Penguins couldn't get to it. It comes back to Starr, though, for a shot that's blocked. 2-1. Player out of the box. Starr will keep at the line.
And he gets shoved from behind there.
We fight on as Armstrong gets to the puck. Carries in, dumps it deep. Good job to get it around to Evans. He'll go back to Armstrong behind the net. All the way to the point for Ofterheide. No power play left, but the Penguins control. And a good read there. There's that F3 you're talking about. Did you have a microphone in the locker room,
that's
Coach?
What I would have been telling them.
As here comes Filiaggi crisscrossing, 1-on-3. Tries to carry it through. Chopping at it, Armstrong as it go off of a jacket up into the protective netting that surrounds the FedEx rink here at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in beautiful Cranberry Township. This is the Mid-Am District Playoffs. Game 2, two unbeatens, Columbus and Pittsburgh. With 9:27 to go, it's the Penguins leading 2-0. Penguins pressure, it's real, working down low. Off the stick of Jack Reel, carried back through by Columbus into the Penguin zone. Great gap again by Julius, and the Penguins sliding over Merlot to take control and clear. Columbus having to play it back in order to stay on sides. To the corner. Up off the skate of Merlot. There's F3 Gostick to pick it up in the Penguins' end. Comes off the boards. Penguins Reel kicks at it. Couldn't quite get control. Brody Carter comes away with the biscuit, but it's taken back in the Jackets. Get it to the middle of the zone. Merlot with a great stick. Pops it free, and here comes Gostick with speed. A potential 3-on-2 for the Penguins as he's got Reel down the outside. He'll wrist a heavy one at the net.
Yeah, hard shot there. Stay out of the mess, boys. We don't need any.
Yep, skate away. We'll say hello to everybody out there from City TV. Thanks for clicking that subscribe button for us as we bring you the Mid-Am region playoffs in the 13-only division. The Jackets will carry through center and dump it deep. It'll be Kaminsky the first one to it. To the near side boards for McFall. Armstrong boarded from behind. Both officials raised the arm.
That was Ofterhide. Yeah, he gets hit hard from behind.
When you see the numbers, you got to lay off.
I don't know how you can't call this one a check from behind, though. I mean, just clear as day. Yep.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Check from behind the call. So that will end the day for number 21 of Columbus, unless this game goes to overtime, as that'll be a 1.5-minute minor and an 8-minute misconduct or a check from behind. That penalty will be served, it looks like, by number 13 of Columbus, Bricker, who was just out for that last shift, so kind of makes sense as the Penguins get a man advantage. Looking down low, Hartman comes past a diving Paris who keeps it in. Able to work it to McFall down low, tries to sneak a little trickler in on the short side. He looked like he was going to pull it around and just kind of flicked it at the net, hoping that goalie would push off.
Never know if it goes going to go in.
That was a sneaky little play by 22. He has a knack to score goals. Offensive zone face-off here for the Penguins with the man advantage. Laid back by Paris to Ofterhide. Gathered in by Paris. Down the wall, he'll look for Ofty. He'll crisscross with him. To the corner for McFall. McFall. In front off of Paris. Here's McFall back to it. Off the boards, it just misses Kaminsky. It's tossed all the way out. Icing will be the call with 50 seconds to go. On the power play for the Pens, 7:30 left in the third. Star controlling, tossing it across to Julius. Now Starzy. Now Julius. Sending it for Filiaggi. He'll kick it off the wall and has it knocked away to center. He and Star will catch in their own end. Everyone's disjointed here on this breakout. Star with nobody back to help him out here. Fakes one way, goes the other. Penguins will get deeper in the zone this time. Star's it knocked away. In front for a one-timer. This game started on a shorty. as Columbus fires it at the net. That's some of that. I think it was some of the D confusion not having Tino out there. No real help to get deep and help Star out.
You know, honestly, that's on the forwards there. They got to circle down low and just try to exit the zone as a group of 5.
Well, I'm not. Who was the other D out there?
It was Julius was the other one. Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you. The forwards have to get back and work closer so that they can crisscross and create passing lanes. As Ofterhide gets control, the penalty will expire. Here's Gostick. Shoot it at Shuby. It comes off of him into the Columbus zone. I think we got the man, the myth, the legend in Erie, Jason Fowler, jumping on. Taking time away from duck hunting. I don't think duck hunting's in season, to be honest, but an avid.
I thought that's a fall recreation.
An avid duck destroyer. As the Penguins fired all the way into their own end. Reversed by Clutter, picked up by Kaminsky. Kaminsky up to Gostick. Gostick will carry through center into the zone. Looking. Tried to center one. It's blocked. He gets right to it, though. Wristing one from the backside. Bouncing around in front. Right in Army's area as Columbus will swipe it all the way down this time. Clutter will set it up for Star. Oh, there's that pressure on the forecheck.
Uh-oh.
And a bouncing puck will come free. Clutter poking at it. Gets it past the on-charging Jackets. Shuby, now Star. Star on the rush. In front, Armstrong wrist shot. Bounces around in front. On the rebound, it'll come behind the cage. Armstrong to it. Penguins with a great scoring chance there. Here's Paris. Now Star, wrister. Deflects off Shuby and just wide of the 4x6.
That's one you can get through.
There's Paris. Great feed to Shub with a rising wrister that just goes over. That was about 4 feet 2 inches in the air. As Columbus will ice here and take the heat out of a hot kitchen.
Just over the net.
Offensive zone face-off to come here for the Pens. Leading 2-0. Just under 5 to play here in the third frame. Puck controlled back. Here's Julius. He'll wrist one at the net. That deflects off of a shin pad in front. He had a good lane to get that through. Julius will control to Ofterhide. Now Julius again. Redirected by Hartman, looking to get in the middle. It'll be rejected back to Julius. Good positioning there by the Pens to give him an option back behind and Ofterhide. It'll come off the stick of Carter, gathered in by the Jackets at the blue line, chopped forward. And an offside play that'll come out to center ice for the faceoff. As time ticking away here, we'll expect to see a big push here from the Jackets. We're going to see their top 5 over and over again, I would guess.
Yeah, you got to
top 5, second 5, top 5, second 5. You're going to shorten the bench here. You're going to see a goalie pull potentially here in a little bit. What time would you look with a 2-goal lead? I'm 2-goal deficit.
I'm going to see, depending on where you have the puck. I mean, I might pull in at 3 minutes if we've got good puck possession.
Good battle down low. Up for Jolly at the point. His dump goes behind the cage. Back to the point for a shot. Rises and goes wide. Hartman will chip it out to center. Good play there by the Penguin.
Careful.
On comes Paris. Ooh, could have gotten a hook. There's a shot comes in. Sneaky little shot by Hartman as he's shoved into the goaltender. Three minutes, 46 seconds to play.
Yeah, the last thing we want to do is give them a man advantage with 3:45 left in the game, because then I'd pull the goalie then. If we had a 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Penguins got to be smart and stay out of the penalty box, undoubtedly. Filiaggi goes forward with it and couldn't quite get it in front. Real will poke it free. Filiaggi chopping away at the side of the net. Now Real fires it on Cage. It comes off the side. Evans up. Uses the body to separate the puck. Gets it free to Real for a wrist shot that's blocked, and back come the Jackets. 1-on-2 as Merlot defends. Good gap there. Forces him all the way to the corner. Tossed around, it'll be Star to it. Up for the Real deal, goes right between the wickets.
Yeah, good job by David there, just to hound that player the whole way around the net.
And he had Star in support as Filiaggi picks it off in the neutral zone. Couldn't advance it any further. Back come the Jackets, under pressure from Real. Dump deep, Starzy. Back to play it. Holy farfig Nugan.
Fumbled in front of it.
We almost went R-rated on that one.
Push it.
All right. Got my wits about me again. And here's Kaminsky in the Penguins' end. Real will crank it. I don't know. That was not the play the Penguins wanted. All right, so the Pens will ice the puck.
2:35 left. What say you?
Timeout Jackets is what I say.
Yep.
I would expect this to be the last we see the Jacket goaltender with 2:35 to play, and an offensive zone faceoff.
Now what I'm telling the players is, listen, I know there's an open net. Everybody wants to get the open net. Make the right play.
Yes.
If you have to just chip it out of the zone, chip the puck out.
First thing is out of the zone.
Yeah. I mean,
up off the glass if you've got to. You know, do not cheat. Do not be up at our blue line. Do not be behind those defensemen looking for glory. Get deep. Pack the house if you have to. Come from deep in the zone. Get that puck out at all costs.
Play on the D side of the puck.
Yep.
We don't need another goal.
Nobody is looking at your stats at the 13-only tournament in the National Hockey League to get you. And I know the Penguins acquired an extra 2027 draft pick.
They did.
But they're not using it on you because you score an empty netter.
So expect Columbus to run maybe that little give and go play down in the corner. It's been pretty successful. I mean, they've had opportunities to score. Plauder in the first period made that 10-bell save, just keeping the game a 2-1 game, I believe, or it might have been 1-1 it would have been 1-1 at the time. But regardless, this is the time to sell out. Block some shots.
Yes.
Don't get yourself out of position, but get in shooting lanes, stick on pucks, keep them to the perimeter.
So the Penguins are going to go with Kaminsky and Ofterheide, a traditional pair. You're going to see Gostick, face-off specialist, the best the Penguins have, Paris and Armstrong. Columbus without a goaltender as the puck comes out of the zone. Armstrong pressuring, poked away by Paris.
Get to the line.
Gains the red.
Get it in.
Columbus will take it away there, but it's chopped away by Paris. Oh, I don't want to see Ofterheide up there.
Yeah.
The Penguins trade off. Sent all the way across. Gostick with the pressure. It gets into the Penguin zone. That's where I want to see Ofty go to work.
Get out.
Out darn spot.
Off the wall, Brady. There you go, buddy.
In front, chopped away by Kaminsky. Poked up the wall, Paris. Battling for it. It's bouncing around. Comes free.
Block that.
Columbus with a shot wide of the 4x6. Guarded by Clutter. Bouncing puck will come out. Nope. And it's swiped out by Armstrong. It'll be icing as this one won't get on net, but it'll give the Penguins a chance to change here.
Okay, we'll take a change. Yeah, Army kind of healed it a little bit. I think maybe if he gets good wood to it, he might put it in the net, but.
Penguins will deploy Filiaggi, Real, Evans, Star, and Julius. Minute 37 to go, empty net to your right. As the Jackets run a crisscross play, freeing up a guy on the back door. He was too deep, actually. Shot comes in it wide. Star chopping at it. And it's rimmed all the way out. It'll be icing again on the Pens. They'll take it. At this point, you'll take those icings. Penguins got to be cautious of these set plays, though. You see Columbus switching, moving. Penguins got to get to those spots they're trained to get to. in these situations and mark up that man. Don't let him bust free. They're going to go 20 different directions. A wing flies out to the point. Everybody else packs her in and grabs a stick. As Star will bank it, but it doesn't get out.
Fluttered on him.
Iliadji working down low. Now Star, hard off the wall, comes free to the point. Real with a challenge. Back in front. Columbus plays tic-tac-toe as they poke it in on net. It's rejected by Kaminsky. Kaminsky and Star battling low. All the way across, chopping at it Real. Oh, he falls down as he pressures. Good play by Star to disrupt. 45 to go. As Evans swats at it, can't clear. Penguins got to be careful there. Yeah. There one up at those points is plenty right now. Yeah, Star will fire it down for icing again. I'll take it all day. 30 seconds left. Penguins will change units here. Shuby, Gostick, and Paris. They're going to deploy Ofterhide with Kaminsky now. Gostick, on the dot, just winning more. Paris will rim it around. Shuby will redirect it out to center. That's Gostick, flies to it. Can he break free? He will. Turning, knockdown, rolling, puck, it stays out. Shuby will fire it at the cage. That's blocked. 15 left to go as Columbus coming back. It's cleared by the Penguins. And with 5-4, will this get to the line? It will with 2.8 to go.
Well, I'll take it. Pretty hard to score 2 goals in 2.8 seconds.
So the Penguins will head to 2-0. Columbus 1-1. And when you look at the standings, Indiana Elite with a game tonight against the Vengeance. This Blue Jackets team, I don't remember. I think they get S-mark this evening. And we will play the Pittsburgh Predators. Indiana and Pittsburgh both 2-0. Columbus will be 1-1 with 3 points in third. They'll stay in third. The Predators will be with 2 points, and the Vengeance with 1 as the Penguins emerge victorious here. A 2-0 shutout in net for Preston Clutter, who came up huge in this game with that monstrous save. So tonight's game, win and you head to the championship tomorrow. So thanks everybody for joining us. For cameraman Chris Merlot, producer Nick Paris, color commentator Dr. Jason Julius, I'm Jeremy Evans saying goodbye from the Lemieux